Morning everyone. We are rocking the straight hair today, though it is looking a little bit flat. I might just give it a little zhuzh. That's a bit better. We're rocking the straight hair today, mainly because I just can't really be bothered to curl it, to be perfectly honest. One of the things that I love about having shorter hair is that I feel like it looks okay straight. I say okay, I always prefer how my hair looks curly, but whatever. We're rocking the straight hair today. I have not had my morning coffee yet. I'm feeling really tired and I'm about to pop out. I need to do a post office run because I've put a few things up on my Depop recently. I don't know if you guys know, but I often get messages from you guys like, oh my god, wish I could shop your wardrobe. And I'm like, well, I do have a Depop. So if you want to shop it, I'll link it below. I think there are a few things up still on there. So I'm going to do a post office run and send off the Depop stuff in a minute. I might have to make myself a coffee first though, because I am feeling so tired. Every morning I've been waking up recently, I just feel like I've been hit by a bus is the only way to describe it. Like I'm so groggy, and I don't know why, because I'm going to bed at like 10:30, 11, like it's not late. I'm getting a good night's sleep. It's not like really disturbed. I don't know why, but I'm waking up at the moment just like feeling like I've been hit by a bus. And when I said this on my Insta stories, loads of you guys are like, I am feeling the exact same. So I don't know what's going on with the universe right now. I'm hoping it's sort of some kind of planetary alignment. I'm not sure. I've just realised actually I don't have my rings on. Let me put these on. Anyone else feel a bit naked when they don't have their rings on? These are the two that I literally wear every day. They're both from Pandora. This one is part of the birthstone one. So this is my June birthstone. This one's my June birthstone here. It's like a cute little pink colour. I don't know what stone it is, because different sites say that June is different stones. Some of them say it's amethyst, some of them say it's, is it pearl or diamond? I can't remember, but some of them say different things, so I'm not sure what it is, but it's a cute little like light pinky colour. And then this one's the knot one that I did. I got this for my recent collab that I did with Primark. Oh my god, it's focusing on my face, come on. There we go. So this was part of my recent collab that I did with Primark. And then also you'll see a lot in videos the other gold one that I wear. I don't wear that one every single day. It's kind of part of like my everyday jewellery, but I definitely feel it's a lot more dressy. So I don't wear it unless like I want to look a bit dressy, if that makes sense. Mainly because it's like, it's quite a big ring, and also because it's part of the Pandora Shine collection, you have to be a bit more careful with them. Like you shouldn't really wash your hands with the ring on. I always take it off when I like wash my hands with a cream on or anything like that. So there's a rant about my rings for you. Who would have thought that we're ranting about rings, well not ranting, we're chatting about rings at 9 o'clock in the morning. But I wanted to show you, I've ordered a few beauty things recently actually. So do you ever find that like when one thing starts to dwindle, your whole beauty collection starts to dwindle? Like I swear to god, as soon as one with like my mascara starts running out, then my brow gel starts running out, then my foundation starts running out, and I'm like, so I did a bit of an order. We've got them here. I thought I would show them to you because I know you guys always love seeing these things. So first thing I ordered is the It Cosmetics CC cream. Now the foundation I'm using at the moment, I'm actually loving. I'll show you. I'm loving the Laura Mercier. This is the tinted moisturizer. It's what I have on at the moment actually. I love this for like a really natural, just a tiny bit of coverage, just like to even out your skin tone for everyday kind of look. I'm loving that. If I'm wanting something a little bit heavier, I'm using the It Cosmetics. Now this is still quite light. I mean, it is a CC cream, but I would say it's not a CC cream. Like it's definitely thicker than a CC cream, but it's not like foundation coverage. So I've been using this for a bit more coverage, and also I've been using this because this is SPF 50. The Laura Mercier is SPF 20, I believe. Oh, SPF 30. Okay, so we've got SPF 30, SPF 50. Basically, if I'm going to be in the sun for longer, I'll probably go for this one. Like if I know we're going out for the day and I'm going to be out for like a long time in the sun, I will opt for this one just because it's higher coverage, and obviously I do use like retinols and stuff. So I would prefer to have more coverage. I have the shade Fair. What do I have in the Laura Mercier? 1CO Cameo, is that the shade? I have no idea. I think that is the shade. So basically very pale shades. I find it hilarious because obviously like I with my filter and stuff that I use on my Instagram, not my filter, my presets and whatnot, I like it to be quite warm toned and like quite, what's the word? quite bronzed. So I think people always think my skin tone is actually darker than it is. Like whenever I've met with brands or whatnot, if they've like gifted me foundations, if they try and guess my skin tone, they always get it wrong. Because I'm like for reference, I'm NARS Mont Blanc. That's like my natural skin colour without any fake tan on. And if you guys know, I haven't been able to wear fake tan at the moment. So I'm having to use my very natural shades. And people always gift me like darker shades. And I was like, I'm really sorry, but these aren't going to work. So yeah, that's funny. Anyway. I also, speaking of brow gel, got a new brow shaper. So I use just the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Powder. Is it powder? I've got all my makeup in front of me. May as well just show it to you. Goof Proof Brow Pencil is what it's called. I use that for my eyebrows. And then to set them in place, I use the brow gel, but I like to have the clear one because I have very, very dark eyebrows. I don't want to make them any darker. I have quite full eyebrows anyway. I only really fill in like at the edges here. I don't really do much here. So, got a new eyebrow gel. I love these. The Bobbi Brown ones I think are the best. I don't use anything else. I have never found a brow gel that has compared. With regards to like quality, with regards to keeping my brows like in place and everything. I have very thick, spoolie brows, is that the right word I'm looking for? Like very, very thick, wiry hairs. So like even the brow lamination would not work on me. My hairs are too thick, they would not stay. I don't have fluffy eyebrows. So this is the only thing that I find that keeps my brows in place. I absolutely love it. Next I picked up, I've already opened this one because I love it, a new Dior eyeshadow palette. Now this is in, it's the Backstage one. It's, what is it in? Oh, Cool Neutrals. So I wanted something a little bit more cool tone because I usually use like very warm tones on my eyeshadow. To be perfectly honest, what I usually use every day is just Laguna bronzer, and I just give it like a quick little in my crease and like over my lid. I wanted something a little bit more cool toned, so I picked these up. These are absolutely gorgeous, these shades. I love the Dior eyeshadow palettes. They are just stunning. And then also what I love about them, if you can see here, this one's a cream shade. So I find the cream to like put on your brows at first. And if you use like a primer or anything like that, I find that if I put powder straight on my eyeshadow, like straight on my eyelids, it just goes a bit like, I don't know what the word is, but it just goes a bit clumpy and it doesn't sit well. I always have to use some kind of like cream product to set it all. So pick that up, and then I also, I'm not going to open this because I'm still in the process of using my other one, but this is the Dior Backstage Contour Palette. I'll show you it actually. I'm not gonna lie, the one I'm using is looking a little bit worse for wear, but this is also one of my favourites for contouring. I find NARS Laguna Bronzer is the best for like bronzing. This is amazing for contouring because it has all the different shades, and if you layer them all up together, oh, you get such an amazing shadow. Like I remember, I actually picked this up when a family friend, this was like a few years ago, it was her prom, and I was coming with her where she was getting like her prom makeup. It was the test that she was doing at the Dior counter, and I saw that she was using this, and so I started asking the makeup artist about it, and she literally taught me exactly how to use each one, like how to layer them, how to put them on top of each other, and I absolutely love it. So I use this if I'm wanting like a nice chiseled cheekbone, you know, like a nice something kind of a makeup look. So absolutely love it. I don't know if it comes in different shades. Oh yeah, this is just one universal, so I think it just comes in the one. So just picked up any one of those. And then lastly, I picked up, I wanted, because I've been so tired recently, I'm waking up feeling like absolute crap, I wanted to get some more eye patches. I really like using under eye patches just for like, I don't really get bad bags under my eyes. I just find I have a lot of pigment, like even if they're not baggy, but I just really like to use these mainly because they feel good. I don't really know if they do much, but I love them. So I've never tried the Milk makeup ones before, but I've heard really good things. So I picked these up. It just says chill out your tired under eyes with cooling depuffing gel patches packed with caffeine and seawater. Sounds great. So we'll give those a go and see how they feel. But yeah, there's a little beauty haul for you. A few things I've picked up. I also wanted to show you actually these scrunchies. I wanted to quickly mention them. I didn't pick them up in these haul. I got sent them by the brand as like a PR product. Now the brand is called, is it just called Scrunch? I will link it down below. I know their Instagram because they DM'd me on Instagram. They sent them over. Now these are satin hair scrunchies, and I've never got on with silk hair scrunchies before. So when she offered to send them to me, I assumed they were silk, and I was like, don't know. And then when I realised they were satin, I was like, oh, let's give it a go. I've never tried satin hair scrunchies. I normally go for velvet hair scrunchies because I have quite thick hair and I find that they stay in my hair best. I'm a convert. I'm obsessed with these. So I got 3 shades. I got white, navy blue, and like a light blue, and I am so in love with them. She does loads of different colours as well, like pastels, neutrals, everything like that, and I love them. They're like, the biggest issue I have with silk hair scrunchies is they just fell out of my hair. I found that they were too silky and too soft. I don't find these too silky, so they're really nice if you just want to throw your hair up and like it doesn't feel really tight and it doesn't feel too like you've got a big hairband in, but you want it to stay in place. Honestly, I'm going to link her Instagram down below because I'm in love with them. I'm so grateful she sent them because I am converted to those hair scrunchies now. But yeah, now I've got to put all this makeup away. I always find that's the worst thing about doing hauls is that I get it all out in front of me and then I'm like, oh, I've got to put it away now. She got her coffee. Oh, I love it. Does anyone else feel like when their partner makes a cup of coffee for them it tastes better? I always say that to Alex. I kind of just say it like to get him to drink them. But I do genuinely, like, I feel like it tastes better when he makes it. But then it means everyone can be like, babe, do you want to make me a cup of coffee? It just tastes so much better when you make it. All the time it's because it's made of love. And one happy bean. I feel like every time I show you guys this mirror, all I ever say is, please excuse the mess behind me. We've got a Zara box down here, got a H&M box there, but I thought I would show you. I'm wearing my French Connection like shirt dress today, and I've started up with my favourite H&M belt, and I absolutely love how this looks. I won't lie, this dress is very like, very nothing without like a bit of style to it. So like, it's very, especially on me, it's very long, and so when you don't have like a bit of something to pull the length up a bit, it doesn't look that nice. And also it's asymmetrical, so the back is longer than the front, but as soon as you put a belt on it looks gorgeous. Like I feel like it just looks so simple, so elegant. I mean, you can style so many different belts. I'm tempted to get, you know when people just have like a little bit of elastic and they kind of just tuck it up so it looks like it's the dress itself? I'm going to look at investing in something like that because I really like how the belt looks, but I just think for like a different kind of style, obviously it's a little bit more formal with a belt on, and I think if I was to have just a bit of elastic so it looks like it's part of the dress, I think it would look really, really nice. But I just love this dress. I'm going to link it in the description. It's so comfy. I've just like rolled the sleeves up. It's so comfy, so easy to wear. Really light, perfect for like this kind of hot weather where it's like sticky. It's very sticky at the moment. So yeah, just thought I'd show you this dress. I will of course link it in the description because I am obsessed. Oh, and I did get this sent as PR as part of the campaign. This isn't part of the campaign, it was on Instagram. This is just me telling you that this is what I'm wearing today. Thought I would sit down because I just want to have a little chat with you guys, because in my last vlog? I think my last vlog I mentioned about an exciting work call and like how so it's really difficult when there's exciting things I can't tell you about it, and honestly you guys were like, we can't wait to hear about it. Like, you were so sweet and you have no idea what it was. So the fact that you showed that much enthusiasm, I was just like, you guys, you're so lovely. But I feel like I can finally like say what it is now because the contracts have been signed, the work has started, everything's like gone through, so I can officially say what the exciting call was the other day, and that is that I have signed with Ionic Talent Management. So I officially have representation, I officially have a team. I have a team that I can speak to that represent me and reach out and do. It's blowing my mind. So I'm really excited to announce that I have officially signed with a talent management company, which is really cool. I've had like a couple of experiences in the past with talent management companies, and I personally just didn't feel like our values or like core beliefs aligned. I feel like if you're someone who's like looking maybe at potentially signing or looking at like maybe potentially getting representation, it's so important to find the right like company or the right business or the right individual that really aligns with you as an individual. So I'm so excited to have officially signed with Ionic. They are absolutely great. We've had like a few phone calls. It's only like literally in the last day just happened, so everything's just started, like everything's just kind of kick-starting, which is really cool. And yeah, the team are great. They're really lovely. It's such a shame because normally they were like, normally we'd love to meet you for a coffee, but we can't. So we've just had like a few Zoom calls and whatnot. So but yeah, it's really exciting. I wanted to tell you guys the news because the fact that I was like, oh yeah, I had an exciting phone call, but I can't tell you what it is about. I know, so annoying when people do that. So I was like, I've got to tell them the second that I can. So yeah, I officially have my own talent management. I officially have representation. It's really, really cool. So it especially means for me that I can focus a lot more on like the creative side of it and like the content side, because quite frankly, my emails, like my inbox was just getting so overwhelming and like so unmanageable. And I was just getting to the point where I was like, I just need help. So that's basically what they're kind of coming on board to do. They're just coming on board to like help me with my inbox and help me manage like my campaigns and things like that, so that I can focus a lot more on the creative side and the fun side and creating like the best content that I possibly can. So I'm so excited about this. I honestly, I've been waiting to tell you guys for so long, but obviously I had to wait till everything was like officially signed off. So now it's officially signed off, I can officially tell you. And I'm very excited. So I'm hoping that like from here on out, content and stuff is just going to be a bit more, I don't know, maybe seamless. There's not going to be any like delays, or often like I get really stressed out if I've not got things like lined up. So it just means that like I'll have content lined up, I'll know for the next few days what's going out and when and everything like that, and I can just kind of take my focus back to the basics and back to why I started this, which was to create content for you guys. So yeah, really exciting times. I would just like to quickly say thank you so much for all your guys' support, because I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be anywhere near here if it wasn't without you. I mean, you're literally like the backbone of my job. And yeah, it's just really exciting when I can kind of like make next steps in my career and stuff like that. I guess it's almost like, you know, if you're working in an office job and it's like you've been handed more responsibility, or, you know, in a way, it just kind of feels like the next step in my career. It's very hard to explain in like a normal job sense. But it's very exciting, and it just means that I can really focus on the creative side, which is obviously my favourite side. I actually just did a little chat on my stories about how recently I've been not struggling, but like basically, I don't know if anyone else gets this, if like there are any content creators that follow me as well. I get really fickle with my content, and I am like the worst person when it comes to like comparison and whatnot. Not in the sense of like, oh, she's doing better than me, but in the sense of, oh, I really like that style of imagery. Oh, I should do something similar to that. Oh, but I really love how she like incorporates interior into her cat. I should incorporate interior. Oh, but I really like how she does sunset shots. I should do sunset shots. And I just feel like sometimes my feed doesn't have like the cohesion that some bloggers do. And I really love feeds with cohesion, but then I love that cohesion and I love that cohesion. And it's just like, I feel like I have just this constant internal battle of like, oh, I could do that, or I should do that, or I could do more, or I could do less. And it's, I feel like it just comes to being a creative really. You just never quite feel like you're doing exactly enough. But yeah, just had a little rant on my stories with you guys. I always love chatting on stories. I feel like stories are a lot more instant. So whenever I have something I just like want to get off my chest, I'll usually go onto stories to do that. But I just find it funny because the amount of times that me and Alex go out shooting, and I'm so happy with the images that we got. I'm like, oh, I love it, like I can't wait to upload these. And then literally a day later I'm like, and he's asking what's wrong, and I'm like, I feel like I could be doing more, like, oh, I'm not happy with my feed. He's like, we literally got photos yesterday. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I just feel like I could do something else. And he's, oh, it drives him nuts. But oh well, it's fine. I guess that's like part of the job, is that, I mean, it's not, I'm not saying it's like every night I'm up worrying, but it is just, I feel I'm constantly thinking about work and constantly thinking about what I could do better, and like what I could incorporate into my feed, and what did well on my feed and what didn't. And like sometimes it's hard because like for me, mirror selfies do really well, but I don't want a feed full of mirror selfies. Or what else does really well? I'm trying to think, like my travel shots have been doing really well before obviously COVID, but like obviously I can't travel at the moment, or like it's maybe not as safe. It's just, yeah, it's hard because like you sometimes have to like balance what does well, what you enjoy creating, what is feasible to create. Because obviously if I'm going out street style, I love doing street style photography, I've got to wait for Alex, and he does not enjoy taking my photos, so I've got to bribe him with food or something. So it's just kind of like finding a balance of what you can create, what you want to create, what your audience want you to create. But yeah, don't really know where this rant came from, because I did this rant on my stories. I wasn't supposed to do it on here, but there you are. We just had a little lunch break, and we decided to watch, there's a fly in here, that was very close to my face. Decided to watch the final episode of The Good Place. We've like binged that again because we don't really have anything new to watch. So we were like, let's just watch The Good Place again. It's so good if you've not seen it. And we just watched the final episode. First time I watched it, I cried like a baby. This time I was like, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna give any spoilers. But just know, I cry at everything. So in case you're like, oh my god, it's so really sad, I cry at everything. But yes, it is quite sad. But yeah, now I'm feeling all like, I'm supposed to be getting on with filming a haul, but I need a moment. Yeah, I had a lovely lunch of leftovers. Does anyone else get so excited about leftovers? I flipping love having leftovers. We had chicken noodles and veggies yesterday in just like a soy sauce, and it was so yummy. So we just had the leftovers today. Alex always like overcooks, so like he always makes too much, so we always have leftovers the next day, which is fab. But I've just made a realization about this dress, guys, and I am genuinely shook. It has pockets. If this dress wasn't already perfect enough, the fact that it has pockets changes everything. You need to get this dress, guys. This is just such a like classic, simple dress. I really do want to get a little elastic bit. It does actually come with its own belt. I can't find where I've put that, and it's not quite tight enough for me. Like it's quite loose, so I don't find it that flattering. But the fact that this dress has pockets, my goodness. You can literally see the H&M bag over there. I am supposed to be filming a haul now. I need to pick myself up because I'm feeling so, I don't know if anyone else gets this, but you know, like you're just feeling really like it's the end of The Good Place. So I need to pick myself up. Might go and make myself another coffee and film the H&M haul down there. This is always the aftermath of filming a haul video. This isn't actually too bad. I feel like I've managed to keep things fairly neat there. I've taken the belt off. Okay, this is what the dress looks like without the belt. Do you see what I mean when I say it looks like I'm wearing pajamas? But I was showing like the belt in the haul. So yeah, I have to tidy this up now. That's good. That is good. So office has been cleaned, video has been filmed, iced coffee has been made, and I think I'm gonna go and sit out on the balcony now. Oh, I forgot to show you actually. We had the balcony cleaned the other day, so it's really nice to be able to sit out onto it because Alex is just doing some work there. So this was all like covered in cobwebs and like had some bird poo and everything, and like a lot of the glass had bird poo on. So it's all been cleaned now, which is great. It means that we can sit out and it's actually like nice to be out. I do feel like we still have to wear shoes though. I always just put on like some sliders. So we always keep like sliders by the door over there, just for like when we want to go out. But I think I'm gonna go out now, enjoy my iced coffee, do some emails because I have a few campaigns coming up and I need to get back on it because obviously it's been so quiet during lockdown. It's like I feel like I'm not used to working on loads of campaigns at one go, and suddenly I'm like, wow, okay, we have work again. But yeah, I'm gonna go out, do some emails, probably edit the vlog, and everything like that. So I will catch you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, you lovely lot. My goodness, it is a hot one today. I need some water. We've had another bit of a heat wave here in Britain. I know that other countries get so annoyed whenever I like talk about heat waves on Instagram, whatever. Loads of people are like, I'm from Italy and 28 degrees is not a heat wave. And I'm like, well, here it is. I feel like people don't know to this day. Britain doesn't have aircon, so the only way that we can get any air is either opening the windows or putting on fans, which, let's be honest, is not ideal. This is really hot today. I've literally tied my hair up because I am just so warm. But good morning, how are you all doing? It's nice to see you. I'll show you, actually, it is a beautiful blue sky. I do love being able to see this. It just makes me realise how lucky we are from our flat to have this as our view, that we can just look out onto the sky. It's absolutely amazing. But today's going to be a bit of a chilled one, to be honest. I'm kind of just doing a lot of work today. I feel like it's probably not going to be the most interesting vlog, but I don't really know why I've put makeup on. Do you ever do that where you put makeup on and you're like, I didn't really need to put makeup on today? But yeah, it's probably going to be a bit boring to vlog, so I do apologise. But whenever I say that you guys are like, the vlogs don't need to be interesting, like we like the boring stuff, I'm like, thanks guys. You make me feel better because I like watching boring vlogs sometimes. I like watching like everyday, day in the life, day at home kind of things. So it's nice to know that you like that kind of stuff too. Always makes me feel a bit better because, let's be honest, I'm a very boring vlogger. I wanted to show you, we have set up my new plant. I still haven't quite decided on a name yet. We've got some great suggestions. We've got Bert, Fernie McFernface, absolutely love that suggestion. Millie, loving these names. So if we have any more name suggestions, leave them in the comments. But I've just set them up in that corner because I always hated how this corner was just a bit empty. I do kind of wish we could get like a taller tree, but then I don't really know if that would work. I'm not sure. I do like him there. If you haven't seen it, if you're wondering like, where is this plant from? If you haven't seen my post-lockdown Primark haul, that's where he's from. But I really like how he looks. I always get loads of questions about this little flower arrangement over here as well. So this is a really gorgeous peony flower arrangement, which my parents really kindly got me for my birthday. And they got it mainly because they know that I've got this urn over here and that I'm going for like a bit more of a, it's like a mixture of like, obviously we've got the golds and stuff with a bit more industrial. So she got me that and I've put it on that side. I don't know whether to swap it to that side now that we've got the plant down there and that there. I'm not entirely sure. This, I will link them in the description box if you want to shop them, but I absolutely love how it looks. It's just a really, really gorgeous, so it's peony in the sense that that is the name of the brand. It gets very, very confusing. Peony are an artificial flower brand, but they are hydrangeas. So we got hydrangeas just because hydrangeas are obviously quite a like year-round flower, and it means that they look a bit more real and they look like, they don't look like I have fake flowers in the corner. So yeah, these are faux hydrangeas. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love peony flowers. They are just such high quality and really, really beaut. Speaking of faux flowers, I realised actually I haven't shown you a new purchase that I have made. So, when was it? Last week sometime, I went down to Guildford with my mum and my sister. We love Guildford shopping, absolutely love it. For me, it's mainly for one store and one store only. This bag is so big, it's not even fitting in the frame. I absolutely adore ochre. I literally, if I could just completely make my home out of ochre, furniture, decor, everything, I would be one happy lady. The amount of times I'm in ochre and I'm sending Alex photos like, I want this, I want this, I want that. And ochre's a bit of a funny one. Sometimes like there's such high quality in there, and there are some things in there that I find very, very affordable. Like one of my favourite vases that I have actually is an ochre vase. And some things are quite affordable, and like that was, I can't remember how much exactly, but that was fairly affordable. And then there are other things that are like very, very spenny. So it's one of those places where you really have to have like a rummage, and I love going into ochre. I prefer going into ochre stores than like shopping online. But when we were in there, they had sales on with their artificial flowers. So they have like flower arrangements similar to the peony flowers I've got. They've got like full arrangements, or they also have an option where you can create your own. And amazingly, actually, I don't know if they have this in every ochre store, but the one that we went into, the woman that was there is a trained florist and has been working with the artificial flowers there for, I think she said like 8 years, which is insane. So yeah, they had a sale on it. My sister ended up getting a whole bouquet. It was absolutely gorgeous. Like the woman did her this whole bouquet of flowers, which looked insane. I just picked up a few extra little like faux flowers, just single stems, because if you know, in our hallway we've got like a little flower arrangement, and I've not really done much with it, to be perfectly honest. I had some eucalyptus leaves, like faux eucalyptus, and my mum sweetly brought me back some faux peonies like a really long time ago she went on holiday and found like an artificial flower store and saw some cute peonies, so she brought them back for me. And I've not really like made an official arrangement in there, so I wanted to get a few things to make it look basically a bit more real and a bit more like a real bouquet. So the first one is these two little stems. These, I can't remember, I've already taken the prices off, but I'm pretty sure they were reduced to like £6, which I think is amazing. And they look so, so real. Like even inside the little flower, it's like yellow as if it's like real stamen and stuff, and the leaves look really, really real. They are absolutely fab. So I got these two, and then I got another one which I really like. I kind of wish I got two of these. It's a really, really cool one with like these little, I don't know what these are called, but it's a really, really cool stem. So I think this in total cost me £14 for like these, which is absolutely fab. And I'm just going to add it into what I already have, just to make it look a bit more real and like make it look like a bit more of a centerpiece. I really, really like it in the haul. It's funny, I actually took it down the other day when I was cleaning and I forgot to put it back up, and I was just looking at the hallway like, something's missing, the hallway looks weird, and I was like, oh my god, it's just because I took the flowers down. The hallway looked so, so empty without it. So I really, really like it as like a bit of a focal point for the hallway and like a bit of a feature. I think it looks really nice. We're going to add that into the bouquet. So this is what we've got at the moment. As I said, I've not really done much with it. We just have a few of these faux peonies. This one never likes to stay. We have a few faux peonies and then just some eucalyptus leaves. So I thought I would add these into it, just essentially to make it look a bit more realistic and more like a proper feature in the hallway. So how am I going to do this one-handed? So I'm basically just going to add the flowers like around the arrangement, as I kind of would with real flowers. You guys know I love arranging real flowers, and you basically just have to mix together like lots of different heights. Oh, I like that actually, that does really fill it out. And then I think this one would look really nice towards the back, just to fill it out a bit more. Oh my gosh, those have made such a difference already. I really, really like that. I like how they're a different colour to the peonies. Obviously they're not as like stark white, they're a bit more yellowy, which I think you can tell the quality difference if you have a look at these ones, which I don't remember where they were from. They were just like a random place. I can't remember where my mum was, I think in Spain or something. And then these from Ochre just look so, so real. So I really like how that looks as much more of like a feature point and like a focus point in the hallway. Obviously as you just like walk in, it looks really, really nice. So I'm very happy with that. Just a few little tweaks to this bouquet and it makes it look so much more real. I mean, do you know what I really like about these ones where it's like individual flowers is that you can add any stems you want to like bring a pop of colour. So like in spring, next year I can maybe add some like colour in there. But I really like how that looks with all the greys and the dark tones. It looks really, really nice. We've just finished having lunch. Sorry, it's always so dark when I walk through the hallway. We've just finished having lunch now, and it's made me really sad because I think I mentioned earlier in the vlog that we've just finished watching The Good Place, and we always really like to have a little lunchtime watch because like our days can be so sporadic and whatnot and like so busy, and so it's just nice to be able to sit down for half an hour and watch something whilst we eat our lunch, and then like get on with the rest of your day. But we finished watching The Good Place, which is what we've been binging recently, and I need to find something new to watch. I need your guys' recommendations because I am stumped at the moment for things to watch. And for reference, watched the whole of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, obviously Friends, Gilmore Girls, The Good Place. What else have we watched recently? Oh, Modern Family. We've binged like the whole of Modern Family. So I need a new watch. And for reference, a lot of people have suggested Schitt's Creek. I watched I think 3 episodes and I really didn't get into it. And I know my mum said to me, she was like, you need to watch more episodes, like you need to give it a really good go. But I just don't like programs where like you've really, really got to give it an effort to get into it. Like I want ones where it's like, you know, Modern Family, Gilmore Girls, Good Place, every single one of them you love straight away. So yeah, and I've also given New Girl a try. I don't know what it is, because you'd think that considering I love Gilmore Girls and all that lot, just can't get into it. So if you guys have got any good recommendations of anything to watch, please let me know, because we're looking for a new series to watch for our little lunchtime break. Yeah, I'm really struggling with new things to watch. I need your guys' help. I have been the worst vlogger ever today. I have sat down at my laptop and not picked up my camera for pretty much the entire day. I am very, very sorry. If you can hear that noise, I do apologise. That is my laptop exporting my video for tomorrow night. It gets very, very noisy, but we have dinner in the oven. I know it's a weekday, but I'm thinking of pouring myself a small glass of wine, just because I want one basically. And I think we're going to eat al fresco on the balcony again tonight, which has been so nice being able to eat al fresco. But I think I'm going to end this vlog here today, guys. I'm sorry I've been so rubbish at vlogging today, but I hope you have enjoyed the vlog nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed the exciting announcement that was at the start of this vlog. I'm still so excited. It's a new chapter, and I can't, honestly, every time I mention it, I'm just like, So yeah, I hope you guys are as excited as I am about that. I can't wait to see kind of like how I'm able to just create better content and whatnot for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a lovely day. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, if you're as excited about my announcement as I am, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.